This demonstration illustrates how OpenText Identity Governance can provide access review, attestation, and improved management of security clearance levels within extended ECM. For this demo scenario, we have a line of business owner who requires an improved process for managing security clearance levels for extended ECM users. He needs to support user requests for changes in security clearance, the ability to track and document the decisions for any changes to security clearance, along with the reasons for those changes, and secure enforcement of these decisions. First, let's look at a user in extended ECM that needs a higher security clearance level.
This is extended ECM, and I'm logged in as Ann Lewis. Ann Lewis is a records manager, and as such, she gets access to the many corporate records that Innovate Corporation holds. Ann currently has a security clearance level of 90, which means she can see secret-level content. We see in this physical records room, Ann can see the accounts payable folders, annual revenue, report DVDs, and employee files. You can see over here the security clearance level for each of those objects. Ann would like a bigger role within the company that requires a higher security clearance level to perform the necessary tasks.
This is Identity Governance, and I'm logged in as Andrew Aston, who is the administrator responsible for identity governance operations. We are looking at Ann Lewis's profile. We can see that she has completed the required training courses in financial accounting and business administration, which is in line with her current security clearance level for secret-level content. We also see that there is a risk score associated with Ann Lewis based on the permissions and accounts that she holds in various connected applications within the company's environment. We now see that Ann's profile has just been updated by the integrated e-learning platform, showing that she recently took additional training and obtained the corresponding certifications for litigation and financial reporting. This means that based on the organization's published requirements for different security clearance levels, Ann has met the training requirements for a level 95 top secret clearance.
When Ann logs into the Identity Governance console, she can formally request to obtain a level 95 top security clearance. She goes to the Request tab and selects Browse to see the various applications that she can request access to and sees OpenText Extended ECM. Once she selects Extended ECM, she can see the various permissions that are available to her. She selects the top secret permission and initiates the request for this clearance level. The request prompts her to specify the reason for the request, and her request is added to the cart. She then goes to the request cart, reviews her request, and provides a little more context for the request. And submits it. Going back to the Request tab, we can see the request that we just created and that it has triggered a workflow. The workflow steps are to first check for any potential separation of duties violations and then go to a pending state while waiting for approval from the assigned approver, Liz White, who is our compliance manager.
Now let us see what Liz White sees when she logs in. When Liz White logs in into Identity Governance console, she sees that there is an approval pending for her actions. Looking at the details, it's an add permission request for top secret clearance for Ann Lewis. Getting more into the details, we can see that the permission carries a risk of 95. These are the completed courses from the user. Her current security clearance level is 90, and the user carries a risk of 49. Now, Liz White, based on this information, can decide to approve or deny the request. Liz goes ahead and approves the request and submits the approval.
Now, when Ann Lewis checks the status of her request, she can see that the approval step was completed and a fulfillment was done.
An attestation report can be generated too, as evidence of the actions that were taken. So we can see a request for top secret clearance was made by Ann Lewis, and it was approved by Liz White on the following date.
After Ann's request for top secret clearance has been approved, Identity Governance updates her profile across many systems, including extended ECM. Let's go back to that folder that we saw before with Physical Records Room. Refreshing it with her new credentials, she now sees extra folders that she hadn't before. In order to see the financial statements, the internal financial statements and legal case files at Innovate, you need to have a top secret clearance. You'll see this top secret clearance is level 95 as shown here. So, Anne now has the top secret clearance. With identity governance integrated with extended ECM, we can securely manage and track who has appropriate security clearances, enforce the policies around the issuance of these clearances, and document the rationale for the decisions that were made.